The Church of High School. The rise of AI ends Ferris Bueller's advice. Now the future is coming, and you have no end in sight. You don't need to be told what the Church of High School is, because you see it with your own eyes every freaking day. What you need is a plan so clear that you stop taking notes to memorize for tests and use all your notebooks for actual learning and priceless diagrams. Grant me a second here to warn you about a mistake. Please, please, please protect your scribbles. The older you will find them to be absolute treasures. They will become priceless. They will help the older you remember who you once were. And as a side note, you can already see it has started. Your notebooks went from trash to priceless and worth fighting for. All right, a clear plan means fast, something you already use. The thing is that your high school education is so bad that the two words I'm about to utter will sound somewhat stupid. So grab onto something and hang on to it, because I will have you put your name on it before this short poem ends. All right, here it comes. Grab onto your butt and keep listening. Don't let go. Web extensions. Hang on, don't go. If you are listening to this around the year 2025, give or take a few years, go to webext.eu. That is webext.eu. And answer the few questions to generate a zip file that will hold your web extension. It's just a blank, but it's a foot in the door. Call your web extension after a vegetable you like. Describe your vegetable, use a version 1.0.0, and answer yes to all the features, as they will pop up in your browser in various places so that you know what you are customizing. Alternatively, you can of course go to MDN Web Extensions-examples on GitHub and see how they look inside out. And if you still need simplicity, visit CROG Web Extension Boilerplate. It literally just contains a popup.html that you can look at and examine the surrounding code. To install it, follow the single sentence instructions on Mozilla Developer Network. It just says, in Firefox, open the About Debugging page, click this Firefox option, click the Load Temporary Add-ons button, then select any file in your web extensions directory. About, followed by colon and then the word debugging, is a special URL in Firefox for developers to install their junk. If you do install something, change the text in HTML files to your favorite pet's name or favorite nonsense so that you can see it pop up in your very own browser. This takes about 4 minutes. And in those 4 minutes, in retrospective, somewhere far in your future, you will know that you have learned more than in all of the 4 years of high school. You learn about a new path that you can take, a path where you are in control, where you are the CEO. Unlike high school, every step here must be honest and will be understandable and will be meaningful, and you will truly comprehend it. It just begins by simply looking at the JavaScript tutorial videos. Might as well start with looking at Firefox web extension tutorials for beginners. And once you understand enough about web extensions, perhaps make a few tutorials on your own just to get the other beginners started. All the world's AI is well versed in JavaScript, as it is the single most popular language and the language of the web. With Node.js or Dino or Bun, it even runs on the server too. You should write both UI and server stuff in a single language. Keep it simple and rely on code reusability to move fast and build up a nice portfolio. Visit App Ideas on GitHub for app ideas, but really just go get an idea of what a list like this looks like, and then talk to the AI about various tangents, various modifications, and make your own list. As you learn programming, please ask AI for help. Nothing like this has ever been possible before. Every experienced programmer today is sitting in front of the laptop with their mouth open when it comes to learning new languages. It's just so amazing. Don't worry about the critics. They're always there. They are always going to try to sway you away from AI because they themselves are jealous. Ignore them. You just paste whatever JavaScript you got and ask AI to make it do something that you need. Ask it to make it clear, readable, lightweight, so that you can grasp the code the AI generates, and this way learn while already creating. You need to start with simple code. Please don't listen to people that say AI does not work or that TypeScript, Python, Rust, or Chrome is better. They are just crazy. Firefox, JavaScript, web extensions, followed by JavaScript video tutorials and helpful AI is what you need. It's a special starting point that will open up the future before you. See, I shared with you a tiny way out, something that you build on your own where you don't have to trust anybody. Now, the moment your pen touches the pages in the back of your notebook and you draw your first diagram, oh wow, you are in your future. Your own future. Future full of AI and walking robots, anti-aging therapies, a future that may include space travel as a result. If you are still in high school or thereabout, you may just end up becoming a starship captain. I beg you, whatever you do, do not memorize for tests to please your teachers, because that is not a future. That is a lifetime of overwork and poverty. You will be so stressed that your mind will slowly shut down and merely exist. May you never run out of notebooks, though from experience I know that that is not possible. And please, please, keep them safe. There is nothing more precious to your older self than the story of your earliest days. Please keep your notebooks safe. And yeah, may you grow to become a starship captain too. You can do this, but you need to stop following and grow all the way up until you rise to become a great being.